So what are you gonna do? Is that a band or what? You know, it took us like 4 months of rehearsals to get our Police act together. Songs that we've known for 30 years. This was 6 hours.
Only a kid.
You stay in your seats, we'll get it.
Take this child outside and have him beaten.
So, are you happy to be in Savannah?
This is a good town. I haven't been able to see very much of it because I've been here since I got here, rehearsing with this band. That was 6 very intense hours.
How long did it take you to write?
This music was written over a period of maybe 20 years. Some of it's film music, some of it was commissioned by the likes of yourself. Some of it was, there's a couple pieces from the ballet called Pray. And just kind of a bunch of different material that I've been collecting over the years. I think I need to write some more of this stuff.
Yeah.
What I really like is the power trio thing.
Yes.
I love writing for the whole orchestra and everything is very dramatic. I get to write twiddly bits over here. I get to write, you know, cool stuff over there. But the part that actually brings the focus is with just with you and me and a little piano there. That actually kind of intensifies the deal.
Does this mean I can announce the world tour then?
It began here.
One of the things that struck me was that you were on the drums. You were rocking, as you always do. But you were leading the whole band. I mean, you had a whole band and you're doing it from the drums.
Well, I'm louder than them.
That's true. But what's it like? What's it like to channel that kind of energy from where you are?
It just comes very naturally. I'm not thinking. They've all got charts. There was a time when I actually wrote this music when I was concerned. There's actually kind of a little schizophrenia going on here. There's the guy who writes the music, the intellectual composer guy who sits in his air-conditioned studio and contemplates the music, the river of sound. And it's all very beautiful. Then there's the drummer guy who shows up on the night and says, screw the composer and his beautiful compositions. And I just get on the drums, and when I hear a band like this, it just happens.
Screw the composer.
What's next in terms of composition? What are you working on at the moment?
Well, I just finished a piece for you, Daniel.
Another one?
Sure, baby.
So I guess we'll be back in Savannah next year. I have to say, I think it was an incredible display from you, and to put all of those things together. I mean, we've been talking about this project now for about 4 or 5 years. We met actually on a television show where we were filmed together, and he got to show me around Los Angeles for half the night. Yeah, it was fun.
I took him to the Rainbow Grill, which is a club where the girls of Los Angeles, if they want to meet a rock star, an English rock star, they go to the Rainbow Grill. And if you're an English rock star and you want to meet a girl from Los Angeles, you go to the Rainbow Grill. It's a win-win situation. So I took Daniel down there. And for the purposes of the television show, we hired some actresses. And we went to the bar, and we're there, and I was looking around and saying, oh, this is all nice, yes. You know, these classical musicians, you know. And the girls come sidling up and say, hey, you guys in a band? And he says, well, so I guess. You know, what's the name of the band? And he says, well, the Beaux-Arts Trio. And we had to pay them a lot of money to say this. Beaux-Arts Trio, you guys rock! Daniel didn't fall for it for a minute.
But after that very, very fun evening, we started talking about trying to get Stuart here to Savannah, because it was my dream to get him here and to do an evening like this. And I'd like to say just a big, big thank you to Rob Gibson and the team here. To put together this size of production with all these people coming from around the world.
These guys are expensive.
They are. But they're very, very good. And everybody wanted to do it because they wanted to be here for you.
They're not as expensive as my other guys.
Well, actually, as you just mentioned that, tell us a little bit about the tour. How did it go?
It's all true. Let me set the record straight, you know. There's all these wild tales going about my buddy, the bass player, singer, Sting. You know, all kinds of exotic, bizarre stories they're telling about him. As his friend, I just want to set the record straight. I want to categorically confirm all of it. It's not 4 hours of yoga, it's 10 hours of yoga. In the middle of a screaming match, he's got his leg behind his head. He's eating macrobiotic stuff. This man is a true rock star. You may have been distracted momentarily by the lute and by the sophisticated music and by the fact that he's very shy and a little, you know, quiet and stuff like that. This man rocks. He is truly unique. Andy's pretty strange too, actually. Andy is 60-something years old, and while I'm comatose in my hotel room recovering from the show, he's out there. Andy Summers will say, "I'm going to Timbuktu." And I go, "Oh, geez, oh God, oh God." And he goes to Timbuktu. He loses his passport, gets to the wrong hotel, they misdid his booking, the flight went to the wrong city, the guy stole his wallet. He gets to Timbuktu. And he comes back from Timbuktu. How was it? Really great. And after all that stuff that happens, next week, I'm going to Zanzibar. The little fucker gets to Zanzibar and back. Andy Summers will be rocking when Sting and I are long rotting in our graves. There will always be an Andy Summers.